Virgo and money, mindset changes that open doors. If you are a Virgo who has ever felt like money comes hard and leaves fast, this message is for you. If you have ever looked at your bank account and wondered why your effort does not seem to match your reward, stay with me. Because what we are about to explore is not about luck, not about timing, not about some secret the wealthy know and you do not. It is about something far more powerful and far more within your control. Your mindset. The way you think about money, the way you feel about it, the stories you tell yourself when no one is listening. Those are the invisible forces shaping your financial reality. And for Virgo, those forces run deeper than most people realize. You are a sign built on precision, on service, on doing things the right way. And that has given you so many strengths, but it has also given you patterns of thinking about money that may be holding you back without you even knowing it. Today, we are going to look at those patterns honestly. Not to judge them, not to create guilt, but to understand them. And then gently to change them. Mindset 1. The first mindset change is one that may feel uncomfortable, and that is exactly why it matters. You need to stop equating your worth with your productivity. Virgo, more than almost any other sign, measures value through output. How much did you accomplish today? How many tasks did you check off? How useful were you to the people around you? And while there is nothing wrong with being productive, the problem arises when you tie your financial worth to that same measurement. Because the truth is, your value as a person and your value in the marketplace are not determined by how many hours you work or how many things you do. They are determined by the quality and rarity of what you offer. Think about this carefully. There are people who work half the hours you do and earn twice as much. That is not because they are smarter or more talented. It is because they have separated their sense of worth from their sense of busyness. They charge for their expertise, not their time. They value themselves based on what they know and what they can solve, not on how exhausted they are at the end of the day. And that distinction, Virgo, is the first door that needs to open in your financial life. When you begin to see yourself as someone who offers rare, valuable skills and perspectives, your relationship with money shifts at its foundation. You stop accepting less because you feel guilty asking for more. You stop overworking because you believe that is the only way to justify your income. You start to understand that rest, strategy, and selective effort can produce more financial results than endless grinding ever could. And that understanding, once it takes root, changes everything. Mindset 2. The second mindset change is about releasing the belief that wanting money is somehow shallow or unspiritual. Virgo has a deeply service-oriented nature. You find meaning in helping others, in contributing to something larger than yourself, in being useful. And that is beautiful. But somewhere along the way, many Virgos developed an unconscious belief that pursuing money conflicts with that purpose. That being financially ambitious means being selfish. That wanting more for yourself means taking from someone else. This belief is not only false, it is actively harmful to your financial growth, because it creates an internal conflict every time you try to advance. Part of you reaches for more, and another part of you pulls back, whispering that you should be grateful for what you have, that wanting more is greedy, that true fulfillment comes from service, not from wealth. And so you stay stuck in the middle, never fully allowing yourself to pursue the financial life you actually want. Here is the truth, Virgo. Money is not the opposite of service. Money is a tool that amplifies your ability to serve. Every wealthy person on this planet has made financial mistakes. Every successful investor has lost money at some point. Every person who has built real, lasting prosperity has done so not by being perfect, but by being persistent. They stumbled, they learned, they adjusted, and they kept going. That is the mindset Virgo needs to adopt. Not perfection, but persistence. Not flawlessness, but flexibility. Not a perfect financial record, but a resilient financial spirit that gets back up every single time it falls. Mindset 4. The fourth change is about expanding your definition of what is financially possible. Virgo tends to think in realistic terms, and realism is valuable. But there is a thin line between being realistic and being limited. When you set financial goals, do you base them on what you truly want, or on what you think is reasonable given your current situation? Do you dream about the life you desire? Or do you scale your dreams down before they even fully form, trimming them to fit what seems achievable? If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. This mindset keeps Virgo locked in incremental progress forever. Small gains, small improvements, small steps forward that never quite add up to the transformation you are secretly longing for. The door that needs to open is the door of possibility. The willingness to consider that your financial life could look dramatically different from what it looks like now. Not through magic, not through lottery tickets, but through a fundamental shift in what you believe is available to you. Start asking yourself bigger questions. Instead of how can I save a little more this month, ask what would my life look like if money were no longer a source of stress. Instead of how can I pay off this debt a little faster, ask what kind of financial freedom do I actually want, and what would it take to get there? The questions you ask determine the answers you find. And Virgo, you have been asking questions that are too small for the potential you carry. Mindset 5. The fifth mindset change is about how you handle financial fear. Every person experiences fear around money at some point, but Virgo experiences it in a uniquely persistent way. Your analytical mind is constantly running scenarios, calculating risks, projecting worst-case outcomes. And while that ability to anticipate problems has saved you from many disasters, it has also kept you in a perpetual state of low-grade financial anxiety that you have come to accept as normal. But it is not normal, Virgo, and it is not necessary. Financial fear served a purpose when your circumstances required constant vigilance. But you are in a different place now. You have skills, you have experience, you have a proven track record of managing your resources wisely. The fear no longer matches the reality. It is an old program running on outdated information, and it is time to update it. The mindset shift here is not about eliminating fear entirely. It is about changing your response to it. Instead of letting fear dictate your decisions, you acknowledge it, examine it, and then choose to act anyway. You feel the anxiety about spending money on something important, and you spend it anyway because you know it serves your larger vision. You feel the worry about a career change, and you explore it anyway because your intuition is telling you it is time. You feel the tightness in your chest when you think about investing, and you invest anyway because you have done the research and the numbers make sense. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action in the presence of fear. And that courage, Virgo, is what separates the financially stuck from the financially free. Mindset 6. The sixth mindset change is about receiving. And this may be the most important one of all, because it addresses the deepest pattern in Virgo's financial psychology. You are exceptional at giving. You give your time, your energy, your expertise, your attention, your care. But receiving, truly receiving, is something you struggle with on a fundamental level. When someone offers to pay you generously, you feel uncomfortable. When someone gives you a gift, you immediately think about how to reciprocate. When the universe tries to send abundance your way, you deflect it, delay it, or diminish it because something inside you does not believe you should have it without earning it through sacrifice. This pattern is the most significant block between you and financial abundance. Because money is a form of receiving, it is the world giving back to you what you have put into it. And if your receiving channels are closed, no amount of hard work, no amount of strategy, no amount of planning will produce the financial results you want. It is like trying to fill a cup that is turned upside down. The water is flowing, but nothing is being collected. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. Opening your receiving channel starts with small acts. Accept a compliment without deflecting it. Allow someone to treat you to a meal without insisting on paying your share. Say thank you and nothing else when someone acknowledges your value. These may seem like tiny, insignificant actions, but they are retraining your nervous system to accept abundance without resistance. And once that resistance begins to soften, Virgo, the financial doors that have been shut for years will start to swing open in ways you never expected. The mindset changes we have discussed today are not complicated. They do not require special training or expensive programs. They require honesty, the willingness to look at your financial patterns without flinching, and to choose new ones that serve you better. They require patience, the understanding that old beliefs do not dissolve overnight, but they do dissolve when you consistently replace them with new ones. And they require courage, the bravery to step into a financial identity that feels unfamiliar, because unfamiliar is not the same as wrong. Virgo, you have every tool you need to create the financial life you want. Your discipline, your intelligence, your attention to detail, your work ethic. These are extraordinary assets. The only thing missing is a mindset that matches those assets. And now you have the awareness to build one. Not someday. Not when the timing is perfect. Now. Because the timing is never perfect and Virgo already knows that. What Virgo needs to learn is that imperfect action, taken with the right mindset, produces far better results than perfect planning, taken with the wrong one. The doors are waiting. Your mind holds the key. Turn it. You have two options after this video. Close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.